Hi there, everyone. This is Son 007, 1986. Oh, man. You know, when I heard about this and read about this, I was, how should I say this, was very hesitated. I mean, because he's like one of my favorite voice actors of all time, and he shaped my childhood and everything. And plus, I watched a lot of shows that starred him, and also got a game that stars him. You're probably wondering what I'm talking about, right? Stephen Blum. You know, the guy who voiced Spike Spiegel in Cowboy Bebop, Orochimaru in Naruto, Grayson from Bulletstorm, which, by the way, I do got, like, Bulletstorm Limited Edition. I'm playing that game with Duke Nukem, because I felt like that would have been a better game for Duke Nukem than his old game, Duke Nukem Forever, and, yeah, that game sucks, but... it's complicated around that one. Well, in what can be considered the most dumbest thing imaginable that he ever did, he is double downing on the support for Disney's calls for reparation in an episode from the Disney Plus reboot of The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, while also exposing his own ignorance regarding the current state of political activism. Yes, I know, not the type of story I might want to cover, but it is what it is. For I got so... Oh boy. Alright, let's get to it. I mean this for bouting into comics. Voice actor Stephen Blum doubles down on support for Disney's reparations call, exposing his own ignorance regarding current state of political activism. Prolific voice actor Steve Blum has doubled down on his support for Disney's recent call for black reparations, and in the process exposed his own ignorance regarding the full extent of the concepts being pushed by his ideological allies. As previously reported, the man behind the iconic English voice roles of Cowboy Bebop's Spike Spiegel, Naruto's Orochimaru, and Marvel's Wolverine across various media, which is like, you know, both the cartoon and animated film when Wolverine was facing off against the Hulk, and well, in fighting games like Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and before anyone say it, no, he didn't voice Wolverine in X-Men Origins Wolverine. That was Hugh Jackman. He did a good job in that one. I didn't like how the final boss is, like, you know, Deadpool, which is Ryan Reynolds' character, but in X-Men Origins they had Deadpool covered, his mouth covered up, and I was like, boo! But I digress. Threw his hat into the debate of reparations in response to the recent episode of the company's Disney Plus exclusive revival, The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder. Therein, Penny and her friends perform a slam poetry number calling for black people to receive some sort of payment from the United States government as an apology for their being the victims of the once legal practice of chattel slavery. This one is kind of stupid, and as a black man, I know I get tired of saying that shit too. But it bears saying. I just have to say this. This is the most stupidest thing imaginable. Like, why on earth do these black folks think that, oh, we demand reparations? Y'all never been into slavery. You know, but what about our ancestors did? Yeah, but you demanding money from you demanding the government to give you money for what our ancestors went through. Don't you find that a bit hypocritical? Because I find that it is. Because it's kind of stupid how you're demanding the government to give you money for the suffering y'all didn't even be a part of. I mean, hell, I wasn't even fucking born in the goddamn motherfucking 60s. I was born in 1986, for fuck's sake. I was a late 80s kid and an early 90s kid at the same time. So, you know, whoop whoop, best of both worlds, baby. Wait. Simply put, I was born in 86, and I enjoyed the 90s. The 90s were fucking gangster. It was a simpler time. Back when shit makes sense. And the dollar was strong. Very strong. But I digress. Replying to Twitter user at NWokeness, like that, NWokeness opinion, by the way, sick handle, that the segment was blatantly anti-white propaganda, which it is. I mean, anybody who's tried to say it otherwise is a fucking idiot. Blum combatively asserted in the February 8th tweet saying, and I quote, I'm white and a voice actor who will probably never work on this show for the most excellent of reasons. Your tweet is blatantly racist. Your anti-woke rhetoric is dangerous and divisive. He added, I fully throatedly support Disney Plus at the Proud family and all my colleagues for doing this. Stephen Blum just said that anti-woke rhetoric is dangerous and divisive. Before I continue, I gotta ask Stephen Blum this. Okay, you said that. Now, here's my question for that. Do you really mean it from the bottom of your heart? Or you're just saying that just to make sure you don't get canceled and you still have work? Because if you said it with your heart, it's a dumbass take. But if you said it for the latter part, that means you're a coward. I mean, it really is if you think about it. But I digress. In light of his indigenous attack, I have proper words, so, sorry. Blum's response was subsequently go on to be covered by Bounty to Comics on February 13th with site editor and this article's editor, Spencer Basili. Making that... Hey man, he put in that work. I bet you got Tim's in his closet. Recapping the full extent and his contents to the site's readers in a piece headline, prolific voice actor Steve Blum endorses the Proud family louder than prouder's reparation call, said anti-woke rhetoric is dangerous and divisive. This article will draw a number of critical replies from readers, with many disappointed that an individual responsible for bringing to life many of their favorite characters would so happily buy into such diversive rhetoric. One such reader was Twitter user Fearing the Ice Wolf, who tweeted about it into comments, tweet sharing an article in question and laminated sigh. And just like that, another one turns to shit in my eyes. Sticking my damn head on that one. Fearing the Wolf's tweet would soon draw an agreement response from fellow Twitter user Chris Chanboy 2, not that Christian, we're talking good star Kristen Boy, who opinion, how can a guy voice so many of my favorites, yet be so cucked? My life is a lie. No, your life is not yes, but it's not the biggest lie. The biggest lie is the cake. The cake is a motherfucking lie. I dare anyone in the comic section tell me otherwise that the cake is not a lie. Deciding for an unspecified reason to reply to the exchange out of the dozens generated by the Bounty in the Comics initial tweet, I mean, if I were him, I would have said no. I would have just shake my head, stay the fuck out of it, and keep my mouth shut. But then again, it's like that would be too fucking easy. No, would it? Yeah, that would be too fucking easy. Blum then interject to defensively swing, teaching actual history so evil is not repeated is cucked. So you support the ignorance of hate-filled by book banning? What's the MAGA buzzword for that? Why would you just? I don't even. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just that my brain just was like, what the fuck when he said that? Like, bro, come on, come the fuck on. All right, back to this. Taken aback by his accosting, Chris Boy Chan 2 replied, I didn't mention books, but since you did, when it comes to things like this being in fucking grade schools, yes, I am okay with book banning. Alongside his tweet, Chris Chan Boy 2 shared an expert from Mia Kobe's graphic novel Genderqueer, a Memoir, a book regularly stocked in grade school libraries and recommended to children, where Kobe offers an explicit language-filled account of their first sexual experience with a strap-on sex toy. My brain's just screaming because I saw the image. Don't worry, I'll leave the article so you can take a look at it. And be sure when you want to scream, do it outside or in a room where you don't interrupt anyone. Just saying, but fucking hell. However, this response would lead to Blum to reveal his own woeful ignorance of the current state of political activism. So much so that, if confirmed, it wouldn't be a stretch to believe that he regularly receives all of his information from only the most partisan of left-wing news outlets. Yeah, pretty much. But let's see what he says. That's just porn. Are you fucking serious, man? Like, bro, I don't even know why I even talk about this one, but oh my fucking god, it's like, oh really? Cause no shit, it is. The problem is the shit's in school. That's the fucking problem. But let me get back to it. It's just porn. The voice of Final Fantasy VII's pre-remake Vincent Valentine denied in return. Not at all what you're talking about. Is this from your collection? Should never be in a school. That's the book Genderqueer, explained at Christian Boy 2. That is one of the books that people are up in arms about being in elementary schools. Look into it. See how you're being lied to. Like, seriously, it's... yeah. Offering one comment on the situation before exiting the conversation, Blum declared... I wouldn't want my young kids reading anything explicitly sexual. Orientation doesn't matter, he concluded. We were talking about whitewashing history. Yeah, that's the kind. Yeah, that answer right there is, you could tell that they didn't get the fucking memo. Yeah, this is fucking hell. Like, holy, like, Holy shit, man. Holy shit. This is just so bad. And he said it's all about whitewashing history. Like, bro, are you fucking for real? I just oh, sweet merciful God. Sweet merciful God. I don't even know why he would like, this hurts because he's like one of my favorite voice actors ever, and he's been fucking everywhere. But come on, pimp, come on, man. Like, really? And yes, that right there just 100% proved that he did not. And that right there just proved that he did not know what the fuck he's talking about. And it's really sad, but like I said, it's really sad. It's really pathetic. But this is the type of. But then again, this is kind of the norm. People who tend to be on the woke side, be on the woke side, or claim that they want to be on the quote unquote right side of history, they don't really do their research, and the only type of information they get is bipartisan left wing outlets. I mean, it's sad. It's really sad if you kind of. It's really 100% sad if you think about it. And I'm actually was kind of fucking upset about this because it's like, dude, you're actually supporting bullshit that Disney tried to push, that tried to teach kids. Keep in mind that not only did they push that bullshit, but they also did, in one episode of the Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, it also featured a lesson about colorism, where Penny and her friends got pissed off at Zoe, the only fucking white chick in there, the only fucking white girl who was in that group. They got pissed off at her because she is dating a kid named Noah, who turns out he dated white women. He likes to date white girls. And apparently it's kind of fucked. And apparently they don't like it because it seems like that's disrespectful because it's like because they was like mad at her because the only reason why he's going out with her because of her skin color, which is stupid as shit. And this is another nitpick. And this is a nitpick on this part. I don't even know why Penny and Jeezy are pissed off that they didn't get hooked up with Noah. And last time I checked in clips, I didn't watch the show and never will. In the clips, those two already got fucking boyfriends. And they tossed aside for what? This nigga? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. That's so fucking stupid. And also, it's pretty much just saying, like, that they're teaching, like, it's like, people need to date in their own swimming pool, which is kind of, that's kind of fucking stupid on that part, because it's like, I always see videos, because, I always see shit like, black women get mad at black men who want to date outside their race, but when black women does it, it's okay when they do it, it's okay when they do it, and hell, and before y'all say I might be crazy, I had to do a video defending LeBron James' son because a lot of people went after Bronny James for taking a white girl to prom. Now keep in mind, I don't like LeBron James. I hate him. But when I see his son catching some heat, I have to go and play with him. I mean, just because I have to hate on him doesn't mean I have to hate on his family, man. I mean, that's just, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not about that life. But still, man, that's so stupid. And like I said, reparations for what? Why would I need money? Why should I get paid? Why the fuck should I get paid for something that I wasn't even alive during? I wasn't born in the 60s. I never was born in the fucking 60s. Never had, and I thank God every day I fucking don't. So So I don't know why. So why am I getting paid for? Why am I getting money for? Why am I getting money for something I don't live through? Oh, because my ancestors? Because the ancestors went through that? Nah, man. This is nothing more than another fucking get-rich scheme by these fucking lazy-ass blacks who don't want to work. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. That's how the fuck I feel. Because it's like, I don't do... And besides, I don't need reparations. Wanna know why? I got a fucking job. I got a fucking job. I mean, yeah, it pays minimum wage, but still, I got a job. I make my own bread. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. I'm so sick and tired of this shit. I'm so sick and tired of people always want to push that. Oh, us blacks, we're so miserable. We're always sad. Oh, slavery's bad, and America should apologize. You can start by writing a check. That's all y'all is. Y'all nothing but some hustlers. Y'all nothing but some fucking hustlers. Still getting that money, getting all that fucking money for what? Because, oh, slavery? Fuck out of here. And also, that didn't work because, let's be real, in California, they tried doing that shit by giving out 230K to eligible blacks. You want to know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. A lot of those black leaders who was pushing for it, they pitching up a store saying, oh, no, 230K? That's not enough. We want more. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm fucking lying. Tell me in the motherfucking comment section I'm lying. Come on. I'll read them too, and I'll read it. And also, before I finish this, I had an interesting comment from someone. Give me a minute. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Pimpin' ain't easy. Pimpin' ain't easy. Hold on. Let me get going. Hold on, trying to find it. Nope. Nada. I know it's here. I know it. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's here somewhere. I'm trying to find it. Don't tell me that. Okay, well, I couldn't find it. I hope to Almighty God that nobody did. No, I hope YouTube didn't delete the comment. But I think one of the comments that a person said is that, and this is the part that pisses me off the most, was saying, and I quote, that he was saying that, there were a lot of people who tried to defend the Proud Family louder and prouder by saying the original Proud Family was always woke, which is bullshit. It's one of those cop-out shit. It's one of those cop-out arguments where, like what the Saints Row reboots idiots were trying to defend that crappy game, saying that Saints Row's always been woke. No, it wasn't. The original Proud Family wasn't woke, okay? It did tackle serious issues, no doubt about it. But that BLM shit, that's 100% woke. Like, seriously. And honestly, I think Maya was putting was put in that fucking series just because we needed someone who is down for the cause. I mean, it makes sense though, because every book you read is someone that is something about that is anti-right and all that other bullshit. But anywho, to sum it up, Stephen Blum just proved he doesn't know what he's talking about and revealing his own ignorance. Stephen Blum, you are a great voice actor. You are one of the legendary voice actors. And even though I will respect you, you went out like a bitch today. You went out like a bitch, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You went out like a bitch, man. Because it's like, you actually gonna side with this. You actually praising this and then saying that anti-woke is dangerous and divisive. Bitch. Everything that these woke tards are pushing for is dangerous and divisive. But I guess it's okay when they do it, when they do it, and I'm pretty sure you're like one of them. It's like you want people to just accept this, and if they got a problem with that, then they need to be silenced and eliminated. Well, I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. You can't force people to fall for this bullshit. I'm sorry, but you just can't, man. Like I said, you went out bad, man. You went out. And if you think the woke-tards is gonna fuck with you, oh man. To quote Wade Bad News Barrett, I got some bad news for you. You better hope and motherfucking pray no one looks into your fucking skeletons in the closet. Because here's the thing. One slip up. One out of context tweet. One misstep. And the woke mob will turn on you just like that. Because when it comes to the woke mob, there's no loyalty. And they always eat their own. So, I hope you have it. I hope you be ready to do a lot of apologizing. But, that's all for now. I would like to know what you think on this. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bells so you don't miss another update. Share with your friends, share with your neighbors, share your significant others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Son 007 1986 signing off. Thank you for watching this video. It really means a lot, and I will see you next one. Catch you later. See ya, Space Cowboy.